Welcome back, everyone. Today I bring you, it's not the first time, but the first in a very long time match with 5e. This is not a league or a FOB monthly match, it was just a standard ranked match. And as you can see, it's even a 5e mirror match on death row. So like an old school matchup. Death row also one of the maps where like, why did they reintroduce this map without reworking even a single fucking tree? I just don't get it. Like, Death Row isn't the worst map, but like, we wanted new maps, not like the old maps that we didn't want back in the day for specific reasons. Because this map is still unbalanced. The good thing is I got the good side, because if you can see, we can kind of both contest Echo fairly well because we have forest lines on both edges of the sector, and then you have Alpha where I have this forest line and I can also get easier into this forest line and those buildings, and then he has like one building and a few forest literal lines, like one line of trees, not forest patches like I have to contest. And because this is an old map where the sectors are worth 2 or even 3 points, that's very bad. So yeah, I don't know, but as I said, at least I got the good side, so I'm not gonna complain. A 5e mirror match obviously is gonna be very painful. Why am I playing 5e? Yeah, well, it's as I have said already. League is going on, so I want to know how to play the broken divisions as well, because some people, for some reason, leave them open in bans, which I really don't understand. Yeah, needed to play 5e. It's still one of the most broken divisions in the game. Has been for a long time, together with the VDV divisions, for God knows what reason. I really hope that the next balance patch will finally address this, because it's getting really ridiculous how long they have been the meta. And we remember that like I think it was one of the last changes that Derek's made was made under the Derek's balance rules. I don't know whether he himself made it or not, where the AMX 30B2 that's just randomly also got 5 points cheaper, because right now it's 135 points, so you can't buy 2 per minute. But back then it just randomly got buffed to 130 points, so you could literally spam 2 of them per minute. It then also got instantly reverted in the next patch, luckily. But I mean, 135 points is still just... It's such a ridiculously low price. And yeah, you can see I'm deploying very heavily on my left. I want to get an early start into Foxtrot, kind of play defensively in the middle. I want to get an early foothold in Foxtrot, then consolidating my position there, and then trying to contest Echo and Alpha, and that, I mean, contesting all 3 sectors will put me at the tick. Starting with 4 AMX-10s, 1 sub-blindé on the left, and then the 3 standard AMX-10s spread out and on the rest of the map. Dragon Paras into the center, Dragon Paras to the right. I'm deploying them here, and then I want to move them up. I didn't want to deploy them too far forward, because obviously he also gets AMX-10 RCs, because I'm playing the Listros and the same division. So I don't want them to get sniped. That's also why this Dragon Power is deploying fairly defensively. 2 IMX 30B2s. You can see I'm taking some of them at double vet, because that's just very helpful. And you get so many of them that you easily can take them at double vet, and that, puts their accuracy at 65%, rate of fire at 11. It's really, really nice. Chasseur, Mistral, Roland 3, and then a supply truck as well, because I had some points left. P4 PC. Oh yeah, also, damn. I will need to remember how exactly I had the deck built for this game, because I rebuilt my 5e deck a bit afterwards. Damn. Okay, well, we will find out. And yeah. So I really like attacking the left side here early on, like from the other side as well. Because as I said, if you can get a foothold in those sectors, it's just very helpful. You can also play heavily for the middle, for the center. Well, kind of also makes sense, because it also then helps if you, for example, take this sector to project power from this forest line into this area, but I mean, I just prefer attacking here. And he's starting with gazelle cannons, which is a bit of an issue. Luckily, I think I sniped this recon here, yeah, with my AMX-10, so that was very good. The 4 gazelle cannons here are a big problem because I literally have nothing to stop them. I just quickly bought in a Mirage in the hope that I could get this gazelle here quickly with the heat-seeking missile, and then get a second one, but of course the missile misses on a 0% ECM helicopter, by the way. 55%, bruh. Mirage gets tagged and has to retreat. I mean, I guess at least I killed one, but now I have to get out of this forest line because I have nothing to protect myself against all those gazelles. Yeah, this is very bad. But I mean, 4 gazelles, that's already 200 points that he invested into the center that he obviously will not have for the left-hand flank. So you can see I'm driving forward very aggressively here. Roland 2, I think I said Roland 3, but no, it's a Roland 2 that I have deployed here. AMX-10, a bit annoying. Smoke off the AMX-30s so that they don't get hit, because, well, yeah, I mean, they still have the disadvantage, obviously, of being very low or badly armored. AMX-10 can't one-shot the AMX-10 RC can't one-shot a standard AMX-10 APC or IFE. That's interesting. And well, yeah, the middle has been completely wiped, which is a little bit concerning. I am slowly moving forward in the center, but the Milan 2 here survived way longer than I thought it did and killed my AMX-30B2, which was super dumb. I was sure that, you know, like 3 tanks firing at it would kill it quicker, but yeah, well, apparently that wasn't the case. So that's already an absolutely horrible loss. Here I also accidentally moved the Roland 2 onto the AMX-10. So it's taking a stupid route here to get to the front. And yeah, then the AMX-10 here dies, doesn't even hit the enemies. I mean, bruh, that's really sad. Drove the AMX-10 here very aggressively in the hope that I could finish off the Éclaireur, but then again, it's just barely not able to finish them off, and I decided to smoke off and retreat. Roland 2, 60% accuracy, misses the Gazelle Hot. It's the second shot though, at least, so away. EP. Reinforcements coming into the center to kind of stabilize. There's a VLRA, but this will die to the AMX-10. So Blinde, yes. Also finally get a command into the zone. Finally. Milan here is blocked by the building. That was a mistake by me, definitely. Grenadier Voltage just unfortunately already got in. And if they sit here, I kind of can't engage them from here very well. Roland 2 finishes off the Gazelle rocket though, finally. Killing off a Blinde. Yeah, that's a nice kill. The other one also hit. But then it misses the VLRA 50 kill. Bruh. Mistral misses the Gazelle cannon. Also bruh. You finally get rid of the stupid VLRA. Called in my own Gazelle Hot 2. And then here I went very aggressively into the forest line. Because I thought that he wouldn't have had time to get some reinforcements up. But yeah, well, I mean, he basically invested all of his points into this forest line. And they just barely got here before I was able to get into the forest line. Now the Blinde doesn't have smoke because I already used it. So I just stop it and try to engage the... Oh no, it still had smoke! Oh, I thought I already used it. Okay, never mind then. Then I smoked it off now, I guess. And well, yeah, 2 Grenadier Voltigeurs together with the AMX-30B2 were just too much. You can see I'm retreating my vehicles from here. The infantry just, I mean, it won't get out in time anyway, so I'm just leaving it there. Now smoke is cleared for the AMX-10. Maybe it will get out. It misses the AMX-30B2, but I mean, that makes sense. It's on the move and completely stunned out of its mind. Yeah, Mistral will also just like sit there for the time being. This Mistral actually out of ammo. Absolute idiot. I think he shot down 1 helicopter or something. Yeah, disgrace to the French armed forces. Losing the AMX-10 here was so painful. Man. And Gazelle Cannon now a really big problem. Supply truck already coming in, but will take a long time to get to the front line. And you can see, like, I lost the middle completely, but just because I have control of the left-hand side, he's not taking yet. This will obviously change, because I completely lost the left-hand side as well, because I overstretched. And yeah, being aggressive is a very fine margin in this game. Kind of, you either have to be aggressive like super early on, with VDV for example, or with a giant blob. If you try to be aggressive with like small detachments of troops, that's mostly just a death sentence, as you saw there. Also the problem was obviously that they didn't have enough infantry up. But as I said, my hopes were just that he wouldn't have had time to get into the forest. But he did the correct thing. He invested all of his points into the middle, into the left-hand side, because he saw that my middle was pretty much undefended. So yeah, here I'm trying to retreat the Dragon Paras to maybe get to the forest line and finally kill the stupid Éclaireur. I mean, this is special forces. Yeah, finally killed off the Éclaireur. At least something. MX NRC also survived, so this one survived, and the Sublindi also survived, so still have 2 tanks up as defense. That's good. Command also in the sector, so even if he gets into the sector, he won't be able to capture it fully. There's quite some units up here now. AMX 30B2, B2 Brennus. Also, by the way, look at this. It's 10 points more, but like normally 10 points more would be like 4 era, but this has era, Dazzler, 1 more armor, front armor. 1 more side armor. Is it 1 or even 2? No, 2 more penetration. And it's like, yeah, 10 points more. Absolute balance. What the fuck, man? I just every time I look at it, I'm just baffled at what they were thinking. And I guess they just weren't thinking, they just forgot about it, honestly. Which is weird, because it, as I said, it has been meta for so long. Like, please. What the fuck is that? Well, but, well, good thing we are using it. And now just driving forward the blob to Serbian days as well, this million 2, so there was absolutely no chance in hell. Unfortunately though, now he has a command back into his sector in Foxtrot. Serbian gets a nice hit on the AMX 30, he smokes it off, so I quickly reposition the AMX 10. So it doesn't get like artillery or bombed or something. Another B2 also arrived. Infantry here also is in position. AMX 10 died, unfortunately. I think because he just moved some infantry into it. Dragon Paras here smoke off, I guess maybe they're out of AT or something. B2 Brennus unfortunately gets hit by the Apilas. I thought it would have been out of range, but the thing is, judging with the building range is always a bit hard, because I never really know, like, does the building, like, the weapon range from the building just go off the edge of each building or from the center? I'm not sure. So either way, in this case, I was too close. So the Brennus died to the Apilas. That isn't very good. But the Dragon Paras here at least will die, so that's a GSR recon support gone for my enemy, which is very good, because I have already lost 2. 1 in the center here and 1 on the left side. He is getting some infantry in. Apilas again killing me. The AMX 30 instantly losing line of sight, even though like he saw that it was there, and then the recon died and the AMX 30 just had instant Alzheimer's. Yeah. I killed an enemy Brennus as well. It moved forward in this forest line, and there were 2 Sublindes, so he got shreked. And the Apilas here are now also in a very bad position. Unfortunately, no AMX 30, so no autocannon support against the Apilas. But, well, yeah, it's still good enough. 1 B2 against 2 B2s. Mine is double vet though. Oh no, it's actually, like, look at this. 3 B2s and a B2 Brennus. This is just absolute peak 5e gameplay. Ooga booga, like AMX 30 printer goes brrr. Oh, okay, that was very unlucky for me. He missed literally every single shot. What the hell? Quickly driving around the corner. I mean, this one has already traded up for 1 AMX 30, kills off the second one, so did a fantastic job already. Jaguar bomber on its way in. Retreating the Sublindes because I really didn't want to lose them here. I have already lost too much, and I didn't want to lose the sector once again. Moved the Dragon Paras forward. That was a big mistake. I should have just left them sitting there. I thought I would be able to get in, but there were too many troops from him. Tried to bomb the Brennus, but I lost line of sight, and then the bomb drop wasn't precise. So, yeah. The bomb drop missed. He also killed the AMX-30 finally. Eclaireurs coming in, finally unloading them. AMX-10P Milan unfortunately dies. I thought about, you know, taking my Milan 2s in those AMX-10 Milans because this is the only ATGM IFE you get. And I think it's still very useful, a very useful tool to have. Sure, it makes your Milan 2 more expensive and makes it like slower, but I think it's worth it. Mirage kills the Gazelle Hot, gets tagged by the Mistral in return. Don't know what it is. I think the second one fired, but missed. Yeah, rerouted the AMX-10s to support Dragon Power here, but the Dragon Power just completely got deleted. So I have only one left. That was a very bad move, honestly. Like, I already had lost 2. Wasting the other one so unnecessarily was super dumb. As you saw, this Gazelle Hot got an AMX-30B2 here, though. Not driving into range with the AMX-10. Double weight infantry misses. I mean, it was fairly standout, but it was also not max range. So, like, come on, man. Give me some luck. Okay, the Voltigeurs finally coming up. The for real ones. Double vet sniper squad. I tried like building the deck fairly heavily with infantry and double vetting the sniper infantry because, again, like why 5E just randomly gets a better availability curve on a 10-man infantry squad with a sniper rifle and a long-range AT launcher. It already has a very good accuracy. Yeah, I guess they needed help because they were only an S tier division, so we really needed to make them even better and make them an S plus tier division because reasons. Yeah, commandos here from his side. Oh yeah, also, yeah, by the way, obviously it's tank division, so they really needed some, you know, special forces infantry that defeats almost all other infantry in the game, except for like a few other special forces infantry squads. And maybe satchel squads in towns, though even there I'm not exactly sure. I haven't seen that interaction in quite some time. Move forward to Sublinde to get some damage on the commandos, but there was a Gazelle Hot too, unfortunately. So, yeah, Sublinde is kill. Here calling in my own commandos. I was just hoping that he wouldn't have a lot of air defenses up, so my commandos would be able to get in. I like to take them in the helicopters. It gives you the opportunity to use them in an opener, for example, to get around quickly, and then also later on to, well, get the reinforcements in quickly. So, yeah, commandos are in position. More AMX-30B2s. In this case, Brandis is coming up. The for real snipers are moving up. Web gets killed, but I mean, yeah, that's whatever. Yeah, there's another AMX-30B2 here as well. As I said, just printing AMX-30B2s like there's literally no tomorrow. It's really absurd. Get the command infantry here not having a good time. Moving the infantry already open here, maybe not the best idea because they can't use their MG nor their sniper rifle on the roof. HE coming in to stop the infantry here from getting into the forest line. Because I really didn't want it to happen. They want that to happen, sorry. And yeah, AMX 10 RC Sublinde, annoying, but I can spot it, so I maybe will kill it off with my Renaissance. He's now moving his commandos away from my commandos, so we were just kind of chasing each other over the open, because there's like literally nothing here to defend the P4PC against other than the Sublinde, but this one is obviously not a very good choice to defend against commandos in a forest. So just called in another commando squad for the forest line, as I said, to get it in quickly. Also called in a new recon for the right side. I didn't want to just lose my recon information there completely. He retreats to Sublinde. Just find a random VAP sitting around. I guess it was the one from the command. Another Brennis here. All my tanks miss. Bruh. This tank doesn't miss, of course, even though it was also stunned. That was really sad. Should have smoked it off, but I think I wasn't paying attention too much here because I was microing here to save my Sublinde and my P4 PC. Commanders are now in position, and his commanders are very, very low, so this is absolutely no issue for me. Sublinde, yeah, I think it missed at this range. Or did it target the infantry? I'm not sure. I hope it didn't. B2 command coming in for the left sector of the center. Here, did it get critted by the Hot 2? Or by the AMX-10 Hot? Not sure. I also called in the planes, but then I realized that the left-hand side was going on. Quickly tried to micro the left-hand side. The AT plane gets hit and has to retreat. Luckily, it doesn't die though, at least. And yeah, now left-hand side is going very, very badly. Already lost one AMX-30B2 to some... I guess it was a crit shot from the Hot 2. His Mirage though dives in. It kills my Jaguar HE by dies itself. Like, it's not a good trade, but it is a trade at least. Oh, my tanks, have died. Because I was busy, like, macroing this and this, so really didn't go well. Kind of the same problem as I had with, like, the last game in 5th Panzer. Splitting up my attention, trying to micro several fronts. This is a bad idea. Just always all in on one side. It's easier for the micro, and it's better just for, in, like, gameplay terms for the moment. Putting all your eggs in one basket and just all inning. So, yeah, went very badly. I mean, I didn't really understand also why I don't see the AMX-10 in this force here, but I guess it's like a little too deep for the Dragon Paras to spot them. So that's why I can't see them. Maybe if I would have had them here or something. I don't know. Yeah, the Grenadier Voltigeurs with their sniper rifle would be good against the infantry if there wouldn't be 2 MX-30B2s up here. And like, imagine if I would be playing like a normal division, not 5E myself. Like, what do you do against that? There's literally like 20 billion AMX-30B2s covering literally every inch of the map. No matter where you look, oh, it's an AMX-30B2, oh, it's another AMX-30B2, oh man, what a surprise, more AMX-30B2s. Oh my god, an AMX-30B2 Brennis, an even better AMX-30. He doesn't even take some no veterans. Okay, that's interesting. Like, it's so insane. This is a pretty good engagement for me, especially with the command tank engaging as well. And because I now was able to clear him out of the forest, I have this sector completely captured, this sector contested, so I am at a +2. He got quite some points in the meantime, which is annoying. Bringing him some more recon because I didn't want to lose like all my tanks again to some stupid ATGM side shots. Yeah, his AMX-30s here are a bit of a problem though, because I only have one commander squad and my command tank, but obviously I don't want to engage 2v1 with the only command I have in the sector here, especially now because he has now a no command in the sector once again. So he is contesting. Jaguar AT coming in the hopes of maybe getting a missile off and maybe even hitting something. Yes, amazing. Went for the full HP AMX-30 for, well, obvious reasons. Get tagged by a Mistral on my way out, unfortunately. Yeah, another reason why 5e is just so strong. The Mistrals are the best manpads in the game. I mean, they obviously still miss sometimes, you know, that is very annoying, but overall they're just so good. Milan 2 misses at that range at Vet 1. What the fuck? Okay, that's actually dumb. Commandos moving up. AMX-30 also moving up, but yeah, I stop it because I thought, why would I sacrifice it if I literally can just delete it with my commandos and there's nothing you can do against that. Starts retreating it out of the building, so this is this is go time for the AMX-30 once again. Assembling some troops on the left, but waiting for the recon to finally be in position. Also calling in the Milan 2 for some ATGM support against his tanks. Commandos finish off the Milan 2, very nice. Razid comes in, dives into the commandos and just dies. Okay, yeah, I guess he called it in some time ago and just forgot about it. AMX-10P dies here. Yeah, I guess was hit by the chasseurs or something. Just keeping the tanks back here for now. Moved them over because I thought that I would be able to engage the infantry here without exposing myself to some stupid ATGMs. Is working fairly well for now. This AMX-10P though, a bit annoying. Let's see, he's engaging my infantry and I can't engage him unless I would need to expose my tanks by quite a bit. Moved in his infantry squad very aggressively here and just dies. Also another Milan 2 coming in. And yeah, overall looking pretty good right now. I'm on a +2. The attack here not going too well because he just has a lot of infantry in. Éclaireurs in a bit of a bad position because they can't see the ATGMs flying at my tanks here. I guess move them a little bit more to the left. I can finally see them, but the problem is I can't engage them because my tank here is stuck engaging the infantry, and I will need to move it up to engage the ATGM. So that was not well done to push the recon vehicle forward before I'm pushing forward the tanks as well. But yeah, you know, this happens sometimes. AMX-30 here died to, I guess, an ATGM or AMX-10 in this forest line somewhere here, as it usually does. He is moving more infantry in to this sector, and the commandos here that are low are obviously not going to be able to stop them. Have finally brought in some artillery. Fortunately, he moved his units out of the building here in time. Yeah, and the Hot 2 one-shots the AMX-30, unfortunately, while the AMX-30 does not one-shot the Hot 2 vehicle. So that's a bit unlucky. For obvious reasons, I don't know about those interactions because I never play 5e, right? I have no idea how the Hot 2 AMX-30 B2 interaction goes. Nice hit by the AT plane on the Brennus. Very important kill. And then, yeah, gets the AMX-10 as well. Very nice. No AA in this region, or at least no AA that has ammo. Now this attack here on the left hand side has completely failed, but I remembered that, well, hold up. I'm ticking at a +2. Like, I don't need to waste all my resources against those stupid AMX-10 HOTS. I can just keep reinforcing the center. Where I have the inherent advantage because the map is fucking dumb. Tries to move the commandos into my AMX-10, but yeah, that's not a good idea. This rarely ends well, let me tell you that. It can end well if the AMX-30 can't align because of nice sidelines. I wanted to originally bomb the commandos, but it kind of seemed like a waste considering it's super low HP, so I went for the Grenadier Voltigeurs and killed them off, rerouting the AMX-30 so I can finally kill this stupid commando squad. And it's finally gone. The autocannon on the AMX-30 is just such an important tool. It's one of the reasons why I think a lot of people, like not a lot of people, but there's still some people that don't understand why 5e is so strong. Because they think, oh, but the tank, it has low armor, it doesn't have the best gun. Yes, but it has an okay gun with max range, like decent stationary accuracy, rate of fire, la la la. And then it has the autocannon to completely delete any infantry it comes across. It's like you get an IFV tank combo. Sure, it's not as good against tanks, but against tanks you still have a bunch of ATGMs in your deck. And just the sheer mass of AMX-30s, because they only cost 130, this is a command, so this costs obviously more. It has a Brennus, so 135 points, or for the Brennus 145 points. So, it's just insane. Well, just engaging commandos in the open, I don't think they are even in cover, so really bad engagement for them. But his artillery is coming in, so I quickly retreat the commandos. Really want to keep them alive, because they're very, very strong. Oh yeah, obviously, also 5 really needed to have like one of the best artillery pieces in the game, because those are auto-loaded, so good rate of fire, pretty decent range, also decently armored, 6 shots per volley, just insane artillery pieces. Especially if you then also upvet them. I haven't upvetted them here, but if you upvet them, they get even more bonkers. It's honestly insane. Yeah, now the chasseurs are a bit low health because they got hit by a howitzer. Surprisingly enough, this does a lot of damage. You know, AMX-10 hot sitting here menacingly. My my B2 alive, but very low health. I prioritize repairing the commandos though, because the commandos are very important. AMX-10P Milan misses. Brennus also misses the enemy AMX-10P. Bruh. Finally a hit. Chasseurs retreat. Yeah, that's definitely a good idea. Is this yeah, repositioning the supply helicopter to repair the commandos. And yeah, well, because I have artillery at his command in the back of the zone, I am at a +4 now. So I am I will be winning. If he, I mean, I will be winning in 7 minutes, but even if he now contests both sectors, I will be winning because I have the point advantage. Quickly put one howitzer on the AMX-10 hot. I think I either saw something in this building or I just assumed that there was something in this building. Can't remember exactly. His Jaguar AT now comes in and kills my AMX-30 B2, and as you can see, I myself have like literally no long-range AA up. Because he was just not really using bombers almost at all. Mirage, though, comes in, kills the Jaguar AT, very nice kill. He has long-range AA up now though, and hits my Mirage, so this will be out for quite some time now to repair. He artilleries my command in the left-hand side, middle sector. Ah, not really nice of him. I don't really think that I microed it in time. Yes, he deployed 2 Milan 2s here. And yeah, my AMX-30 didn't really like that too much. I tried to smoke off this AMX-10, but I realized too late, so it died. Quickly call an HE bomber, like two ATGM sitting on top of each other, just calls for an HE bomber, but unfortunately he already started spreading them out. So I think I will only get one of them. Really sad. Yeah, second one survives. Unfortunate, but I mean, one kill is still one kill. Didn't get hit by the AA. Very nice. Spotted one of his AMX-30s, instantly killed off with my howitzer instead, and I also upwetted. That makes him. I mean, that doesn't increase the rate of fire. I think this is still bugged. But we also don't really have any indication of autoloader artillery still in the UI for whatever reason. So I think this is a lie. But I mean, aim time is obviously is higher, or lower rather, faster. And this is very useful. Engaging another hot 2 vehicle, AMX-30 misses. At like, what is this, 1,800 meters range or something? That one. Bruh. That was really sad. Commanders move forward a bit, but run into a Brennis. That's not very nice. So we'll have to retreat, but I kept them there so that I can keep line of sight for the AT plane. Unfortunately, the AT plane just completely misses. Instantly retreated because I don't want to fly over the AA once again. Missed also, evaded the Mistral and the Roland. Very well done by the pilot. This hot 2 actually vetted up. Damn. I mean, that's not really that hard because it's only 65 points. But considering that the enemy armor also isn't this specific, like, super expensive, that's still a good thing to do. Now retreating the commandos again because I don't really need to keep line of sight of the Brenners right now. Artillery also coming in, so that was just in time. Another B2 now engaging the air commandos, and I don't have any tanks or ATGM vehicles here left anymore. I still have the Milan 2. Roland 3 also finally coming in. Only one because I still needed a lot of resources for, you know, other shit. I still need more tanks once again to support the right-hand side of the center. Though I know I put in 2 commands into this sector. So one AMX-30 into the left corner and one P4 in this forest line, so that even if he artilleries one of them, I can still have the sector. Try to artillery the Brennis. I don't think I got the kill in this case, but I will have at least got some stuns. Yeah, also reinforce this side here with the hot vehicle and the B2, because, you know, I also kind of remembered, or here, right, you know, I can use the AMX-10 hots myself as well. You know, we're literally playing the same deck. He tries to counter battery, but of course I'm moving my artillery. It's the last volley they have left, so they will be needed to rearm. I'm on a +4 tick again. I don't know whether he just retreated his command or whether I actually got it with my artillery again. Not sure. I mean, I guess I got it with my artillery because there's no reason for him to randomly drive out of the sector. He is losing already. The Milan 2 here survived, but I killed it off. And this was... I don't know whether this is a bug. Like, the Milan 2 was that long ago. And it still hit the AMX-30 B2. Like, when I saw that, I was very surprised because I thought, okay, maybe... obviously, I wasn't paying attention because I was microing all over the map. But I thought that maybe I killed it literally a second before the ATGM hit or something, or maybe it was another ATGM. But it was the ATGM from the Milan 2. Like, what the hell? So this was really weird. I will have to ask some people whether they can tell me what's going on there. Yeah. How it's just being reloaded. He is contesting the sector here once again, but he is not able to contest the sector for the time being. He has 10 minutes left, so, you know, he still has enough time to do something. AMX-10 goes for the Razid, but unfortunately misses because he retreats in time. Unlucky. The B2 here finally also gets repaired. Pushed up the Roland 2 a little bit too far. He spotted it with one of his recon, I guess. Don't think it fired yet, so he puts his artillery on the job, and yeah, that will not end well for my Roland 3, at least I think. Yeah, he barely kills it off, but he still kills it off. There's still a stupid AMX and RC in this forest line here. And the Hot 2 misses. 73% accuracy, by the way. Yeah, just missed. What the hell, man? This is ridiculous. Don't particularly know why I went with the AT plane on the WAP T20. It's not like it's a specifically good target. I think I just coded in there to kind of split his AA. So you can see the AA went for the AT plane. The Mistral then killed it off in the end, but that made it possible for the AT plane to go through and get a bombing run on his commandos. Though I think it didn't even do anything because he dodged with the commandos, so yeah, well, there's that. I tried to counter battery, or not counter battery, but target his AA, because it's very annoying, and I really want to be able to use my planes. Commandos here now, but they have his commandos move over the open to try to get into the building, so they're taking a lot of damage. Move up the WAP T20s to try to get some engagement angle from here, which I could, but then there's still the AMX hot in there that like I just couldn't deal with. So they have to retreat. But luckily, like funny enough, they were able to engage from here. But this is still in AT launcher range. Okay. He starts to counter battery, and he actually catches my AMX-10, the AMX of 1, the artillery, barely. It's just so hard with the French because literally everything is just an AMX. Like, the IAV is an AMX, the tank is an AMX, the recon vehicle is an AMX, the artillery is also an AMX. Like, bruh, please, just, I don't know, use some different companies, or I don't know whether this is actually called up with the company or whether this is like some designation. Not sure. I think it's a company. Yeah, well, the Auf one. But it survives, so yeah, it's like whatever. Call in the AT plane to finally kill the stupid AMX-10RC that's been a bane, the bane of my existence for like this whole game. And AT plane misses. Yay! There's a Mistral on this building. Not for long though, and yet that's the commando that got targeted by the HE bomber. You can see it barely did half damage. New Roland 3 coming in, and yeah, he now has contested this zone as well. And you can also see in this zone he also did like the same that I did. I'm pretty sure at least he has a command in here and here. That's why the zone splitting is so weird. Kill off the command with my artillery here. So, oh yeah, he also had a second command in here, which, yeah, I mean, I guess makes sense. There's only 5 minutes left and he's 900 points behind. So, that's a fair choice. Have two 80 gems in here. He's moving up with a block of AMX-30 B2s. I was actually running low on AMX-30s at this point in the game because I wasted so many on the left-hand side of the map. And I still wanted to have those two here in case he tries to push through here, because the sectors are just worth so much that you can get a lot of points even like in the last few minutes of the game. Nice side shot on the AMX here. AT plane comes in and I think doesn't do anything, just fucking dies. It do be like that sometimes. HE bomber comes in, gets retreated by the Rolands though, Roland 3 and Roland 2. AMX-30 B2 drives in, but I guess, yeah, gets hit by the Hot 2. Then just barely gets out of line of sight. All of his autocannons are a bit problematic though, not gonna lie, for all the infantry here. Because he just has so many more AMX-30s. I don't know whether he actually had more in his deck, or whether you know, I just obviously wasted a lot more in all of my attacks on the left hand side and in here. But I think, you know, it was still worth it because I got the ground and all of the early point advantage. Here I assume that his command has to be in this forest line because that makes the most sense. How 2 was trying to engage. Yeah, I landed it to rearm. And his command is that once again. My AMX-10Ps here have all died to this AMX-10 once again, the RC. Try to get my HE bomber in. Calls in a Mirage of his own. Doesn't hit, but the Mirage stunned down the Jaguar HE so much that it didn't kill anything here. Dies in return then. But yeah, this is a sacrifice that I'm absolutely willing to make. There's only 3 minutes left anyway. Chasseurs finally get a rage of the AMX-10 and miss again. They weren't even stunned. 60% accuracy. Like, what the fuck was going on there with this AMX-10? It just literally survives everything. I mean, now the Chasseurs are stunned to death, so that makes sense that they're missing now, but good god. Gazelle Hot really doing a very, very good job of stopping all of his AMX-30s. Here artillery is the Milan 2 in here, but I mean, I still have a second one in here. Chasseurs moving up, but you can see some more B2s of my own coming in, like more one B2 and one command B2. Another command B2 for this sector. Finally rerouted the B2 that was standing on the left hand side, because yeah, it's only a few minutes left, and with the just amount of armored vehicles he had in here, I was 90% sure that there wouldn't be any attack coming through here. MX-30 misses both its shots, by the way. Super cool. At least his one misses his second shot as well. It misses again. Oh my god, man. What the hell is this engagement? It misses again. Okay, I smoke off and retreated. Try to get a command vehicle just in here. I mean, it's not like he will win on a +2 tick, but I just, you know, I didn't want to risk it. Yeah, the AMX-30 here dies to, I guess, the Chasseurs. Would make most sense. Yeah, I actually am able to get into P4PC here. Getting in my, I think this is the last commando squad. In a bit of a bad position though, because there's a one MX-10P shooting at it and a second one, and the B2 will shortly be added to it. Roland 3 gets targeted, but yeah, again, that's like not really that valuable right now. The Gazelle should prioritize the AMX-10P. Why does it prioritize the AMX-10P? What the fuck? Dude, there's like a literal tank standing in front of you. Maybe you should shoot at that. That would be a good idea, you know? And yeah, both my commandos are now dead. The last two, I'm pretty sure, yeah. And he is pretty much dead now. AT plane, I think it just killed the AMX-10P Milan. And that's all she wrote. In this very, very crazy 5v mirror match that just... Man... it really went back and forth with like me capturing the left-hand side, losing the middle, then losing the left-hand side, but recapturing the middle, kind of trying to get back into the left-hand side, and it kind of working, but also kind of not working. I also just had so much infantry left towards the end. So, I mean, obviously Death Row is also not like the best infantry map, I think. You can have some pretty good fighting in here, but you obviously need to just get in here in the first place. So yeah, it's much better for the tanks, and I did get the W. Outtrading him quite a bit by 1,000 points. Like nothing insane, but in a mirror match that's obviously also very important because all the units are the same. So 1,000 more kills are actually like worth 1,000 more kills. Because like if this would be, for example, against KDA, it's like, yeah, whatever. Like, he has 5 billion units. And yeah, this Dublin did actually pretty well, sniping the recon early on, AMX-10Ps, whatever, and then the Brenners, super good. Mirage did well. Jaguar 18 and 2 Gazelles. This AMX-10 RC did literally fuck all. B2s early on also really didn't perform that well because of just some stupid ATGMs. Rolling 2, getting 2 Gazelles, much wow. This Dublin though performed very well because it killed 2 enemy Dublin and a Brenners. Very nice, on top of a Milan 2. And a bunch of like, I mean, the Villarreal 50 is also worth quite a lot, but it's also a pretty good vehicle in my opinion. Mistral, yeah, not 80 gems, those manpads are just such a menace. It's, oh, it's so painful to play against, but very good to play with. So Data Soblinde also performed well. I just didn't keep them alive for very long, but they did perform decently well. This Brandis didn't do a lot. This B2 killed 2 B2s, so yeah, you know, that's a good trade. Gazolho 2 killing 3 B2s. Very nice. And I mean, Brandis killing Brandis and a B2. Also well done as commandos. Just the one commandos killing 3 commandos. Yeah, well, get fucked. Let's go. This must have been the one on the right hand side, yeah. Because he was just moving them, like kind of just walking across into my commandos, and this is not the best of ideas, let me tell you that. AT playing B2 and Brennus is good, but I think now this repays the price of a Jaguar AT, but not even by that much, even though this is like 2 tanks. And yeah, artillery when it came in also did a good job, but the thing is, because the early game was so mobile and so unstable and the front lines were changing all the time, I really didn't want to call in artillery. Artillery is very good in a grind match, obviously, but not if you have such a chaotic match like we had in this case. And then once the front line kind of stabilized, then we both called in artillery like pretty much at the same time, more or less. Yeah, this one here also killing 2 commands did this. Yeah, 3 commands overall, sniped with the artillery, very, very good. Milan 2, insane kill list, honestly. 2 B2s and then a bunch of other kills as well. Even an infantry in the AMX-10, super good. And yeah, this Hot 2 also performing very well. Brenner's B2 and then a bunch of other vehicles. On this side, Grenadier Voltigeurs were very painful, not gonna lie. Sniping my vehicles here and there. Other than that, don't think the AMX-10 Hots, he called them in a lot earlier than me. I guess because he surely is one of those people that just spam 5e all the time. So he remembered that he had those and that they're very useful, and I kind of forgot about them. But remember to use them. They're very, very strong. They were very, very, very annoying on the left-hand side of the map. Fuck me, man. They killed so much stuff. And yeah, then his artillery obviously also performing well. Also sniping off 3 commands, funnily enough. Though 2 of those were AMX-30s on his side, and 2 AA pieces. But he didn't use air that much anyway, so I don't really know why. This B2 performed well as well. And other than that, I mean, honestly, I thought this one AMX-10 RC that was on the right-hand side killed like half my army, but it just survived very long. It didn't do that much. Yeah, there's no AMX-10 RC with like an insane kill list anywhere. Because it's not a Surblinde, it's just a normal RC. This one got 1 Éclaireur and that's it. Yeah, indeed, it didn't do that much, honestly. It was just annoying. But being annoying is already sometimes enough, you know. But yeah, well, suffice to say, 5e is just ungodly. It's just so broken. It's insane. Please nerf it into the ground. I never want to see this division ever again in my life. Together with the VDV. We had 1 year almost of only those divisions. I cannot see them anymore. As I said, the only reason I'm playing them is because it would be stupid to not pick them in League. Also, if you play League, I know this is like dumb because if you play against me, I'm giving you advice, but just ban it. It's so good, you always need to ban it. It's not even a question. There is no counterplay, there's no counter pick, you just need to ban it. It's too good. So yeah, but I still needed to practice it because if somebody decides not to ban it, I will 100% pick it. I mean, it's League, you know. It's a very serious business. Of course it isn't, but you still want to win in League. So yeah, hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed this wild game. And next video will be, I think, a FOB match once again, or a League game depending on when I play the next League game. Not sure yet. And yeah, hope to see you then. Until then, have a beautiful day and bye bye.